Welcome to another episode of The Abandoned Cockpit. Now, I know this is probably either the first, maybe the second episode that we put out this year, 2024. I'm not sure when we put out the Velisca episode. That might have been January. I'd have to go back and look. I'm not going to do that right now. So, anyways, as you can see, my appearance has changed. I got rid of the beard the other day, and I have stopped cutting my hair, for better or worse. I really don't have any idea what to do with it. I may be cosplaying Jennifer Aniston. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm kidding there. My wife hates it, I think, which fair enough. I've definitely noticed since I shaved my mustache and my beard that it keeps going in my mouth, and it's way worse than having a mustache getting in my mouth. So it may be short-lived, but I figured I might as well grow my hair long while I still have it. Not that I'm worried about going bald, but I think that if I started to bald, I would just Bruce Willis, the son of a gun, and get rid of the whole thing. So probably good to see what I look like with it. I've noticed since I shaved that it makes me look fatter and older. Some people are like, oh, you look younger when you shave. Not really. It shows all the chins you have hiding behind the beard. So anyways, today's episode is actually, I think, a pretty good idea. I have no idea how it's going to be executed since I haven't really talked hair talked to the podcast for a long time, but I really felt like it was probably important to do because it just really grabbed me. So I think we all have, good moments in life, right? I think we can say that pretty confidently. Got the sunsets and really memorable moments or things when just it feels good, it feels right. You're having a nice time. And the other day, I think I had a perfect moment. Now, to preface that, I would say that my phone usage is probably borderline addiction. I don't know, as much as anybody. I don't know, it's problematic, but it's definitely noticeable sometimes. And my wife gets on my case about it, which is fair. So I think being more present is something I need to work on, especially with my wife, my kids, probably my job too. Don't let my bosses know that, but I know that this does get in the way of some everyday normal activities, and not that it's a strain on the relationship, but being present is definitely good for the relationship. So in this account I'm about to talk about, I realized during it that I couldn't get to my phone, but that was okay because we went to the zoo the other day. We took the baby girl, who is almost 2, to Como Park in I guess St. Paul, and it's really nice. Beautiful place. Admission is free. Donation, free will donation. They've got some animals and some beautiful gardens, and I believe some playgrounds and parks that we didn't get to see. It was a little busy with school kids, and it was fun. It was great. But I was taking a lot of pictures. I was taking a lot of video of my little girl, just because I want to remember it. And maybe rather than remembering it through my pictures on my phone, possibly I could try to just remember it in my brain which is becoming less and less reliable the older I get. But I think there's something to that, but I also think it's important to capture the stuff too. So just got to not overdo it, and you got to be able to be present when someone talks to you, or I don't know, when things are going on. It's important to be there mentally as well as physically. So anyways, what happened was we I was putting down bringing for a nap, and I actually enjoy the bedtime process. It's not something I get to participate in regularly, but I think it's fun to not fight a child, but to hold her and rock her and talk about the day and just kind of go over what we did and what we're doing tomorrow, and just maybe sing to her or rock her or maybe tell a story, read a book. It's just it's a fun part of the day. I actually enjoy it, and I know some parents really hate bedtime, and it's probably just I haven't gotten to the point of childhood where she doesn't want to go to bed. I don't know, but this was the day after the zoo, and we were at my parents' house, and I was putting her down for a nap, and she had a little blow up mattress on the floor in the spare bedroom, and I had her laid down, and I was laying down at the foot of the bed, and I had some music playing, and it was just some ambient music. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't flag the video because it's playing, but I'm going to play it while I tell the story here. And it's just a light, I don't know if it's not really orchestral. I don't know. It's ambient music. And I was just laying there on the bed, and hopefully this isn't overwhelming the microphone. Laying on the bed, and I was looking at her, and she was laying on the floor looking at me, and she was just, smiling and making faces at me, just laying there and putting the blanket over her head or just being silly. And I was laying there just looking at her and just smiling. And I was just thinking, this is just great. And then she says, which she's not even two yet, so she's not really talking in sentences, or she says words here and there, but she just looked at me and she said, "Happy?" And she nodded. She looked at me and she said, "Happy?" I was like, "Yeah, happy. Absolutely. Like, this is happiness. This is it." We're laying in the dark with just barely a little bit of light coming through the window, and I think I was probably even crying a little bit. Not really, but a little bit. Like like your kids make you do. And just to hear her say happy, like that's what I was thinking, and she said it. And I was like, "You're damn right, happy." And maybe the music has something to do with it. I don't know. I think that's part of when you have perfect moments, which I wish I could remember more of them. But even like the good moments, the near perfect moments, it's kind of, if the weather's right, the music's right, the sound, or maybe there's no music, maybe it's just nature. And I don't know, just a combination of where you're at, the environment, like blah blah blah. Everything's just dialed in. And there was nothing going on. We were laying down to go to sleep, and we had a little bit of light music on. And at that moment, I wanted to reach for my phone to take a little video of her just laying down to go to sleep, and I couldn't because it was across the room playing this ambient music. And it's probably better I didn't. I wanted to express it in the podcast just because I wanted to remember it, and I hope I don't forget it, but at least I'll have it recorded as such. And yeah, I don't know. It was happy. She nailed it like in one word. And she just nodded at me like, I know, I know. So yeah, it's great. Uh, Fatherhood's great, and I'm looking forward to more perfect moments. I will definitely try to keep them uh, close to the front of my mind, because I guess I can remember other times in life that I'll just never forget, and usually it's the little things like that. So, anyways, I hope you find your perfect moments, and I hope you guys are doing well. I'll try to post some videos here coming up soon. Who knows? I should probably get a haircut, but we'll see. uh yeah, you guys have a great night, and I've forgotten how to sign off, so I'll just keep rambling until you click the end button. No, there's no end button. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've I've gone too far. Somebody stop me. This is not a perfect moment. Goodbye.